Hello, this is the video for Monday, November 23rd in 12th grade English. Today we watched a new film called Feast, and we're watching it tomorrow as well. So today we watched it for main idea, and then tomorrow we'll watch it for its techniques. And then we discussed a new writing construction, so I'll go through that in this video. The video Feast is on this slideshow, it's also on the agenda, and I can't play it here on the video because of copyright, so check it out on your own, please. It's 6.5 minutes, it's adorable, and really thoughtful as well. And it's gonna inform your STEM, so it'll be difficult to do the STEM without seeing it. So go ahead and pause me if you need to go watch the video. We're always asking two things of these films. One, what are they saying? What's the point? And then secondly, how are they saying it? So those are the analysis skills for our English class. You know, how does something work? How is it effective? What are the techniques? So there's the film. The main message, the main idea that we're coming to, it's co-constructed as a class. Classmates in 12th grade today noticed a lot of it is about moving on with your life and trying to accept things as they go on, because you don't know what good things might come from that peace and acceptance. Other ideas are about letting love happen, and it's hard sometimes, but to fight for it. We talked about a lot of things, so the main idea, it's really personal based on what you got out of the film. Interesting things we noticed are what we'll talk about some more tomorrow. I noticed something I wanted to walk away from the film with was that the key relationship in it, the man and his dog, that relationship had to change. So why did it change? How did it change? And then I asked what relationships in your life have to change or have changed. The man and his dog are buddies at the beginning. They're pals. And as the relationship changes, the dog has to accept that the man has a human partner in his life now, and that means the dog will have to play second fiddle. So the dog is kind of resistant to that idea, but then slowly grows to accept it. And I think that that can happen in a lot of things in life, where when people we love and know find partners, if we are not that partner, then we have to accept that about them. The dog, as a result, gets all these blessings, rewards for acceptance in the form of food, but the food is a symbol. So we talked about all that. Now we have a new construction for today, and I'm gonna note the time and create a separate video of just this. The new construction is appositives. This is a challenging construction that I feel 12th graders are generally ready for based on reading your STEM so far. It is good to know, though, there might be some confusion and some difficulty in creating these. Just hang in there, keep trying, and we're here to help, and we'll keep it up for a little while so we get the hang of it. So the STEM this week, you only write one sentence a day, and the sentence will feature my STEM, but you have to build the sentence around it wherever you want. So that's a key difference. I give you the STEM, and you have to place it where you think it's best in the sentence. And then you have to build commas around my STEM. You might just need one comma. You might need two commas, depending on where you choose to put the STEM. So for example, I could give you the STEM, a stray who starts the film with no home. You write something like, the film centers on a dog, a stray who starts the film with no home, and his owner. So in this case, your STEM is in the middle, and that means commas on both sides, so 2 commas. That's generally what you're doing. If you feel pretty comfortable with that, you could go ahead and stop the video and move on. The STEM for today is a bachelor who misses his ex-girlfriend. So we'll come back to that, but for now, if you feel good, you can go ahead and work on your STEM. Some more examples. If I give you the STEM, the kind teacher who enjoys building relationships with students, you could write Miss Loving, comma, the kind teacher who builds relationships with students, led the class in a discussion. You cannot write for an appositive, Miss Loving is the kind teacher who enjoys building relationships with students. There's no commas here. And so what you've done if you do this is create a simple sentence, and we are trying to create complex sentences or compound sentences. So this would be incorrect. Instead, you'll build commas around it. So another example, if I say a crisp fall day, that's your stem. What could you, in your own writing, do with that phrase? Where could you put it? Think about it for a minute. Maybe you say, today, comma, a crisp fall day, I'm going to spend the afternoon at the skate park. Not, today is a crisp fall day, for the same reason that I explained in the last slide, because that's a simple sentence that we're trying to build compound ones. This is in the middle of the sentence, so there's commas on either side. And lastly, let's imagine, this is all just instruction, you don't have to write any of this down. The strangest year in anyone's memory is your stem. And so what could you write? We co-created this in class. Here's an example of what you could say. The strangest year in anyone's memory, comma, 2020, comma, began with the presidential impeachment and wildfires in Australia. So here, there's only one comma after the phrase. And then one last time, you wouldn't want to write 2020 is the strangest year in anyone's memory, because that creates a simple sentence without commas. So back to your stem. Your stem should reflect our film, not a personal experience. It should always be reflective of our content. So a bachelor who misses his ex-girlfriend is your stem. One sentence, and that's what you have to do today. All right, thanks.